Hey everyone, and welcome back to the SCREENY. Dr. Phil is a controversial figure in entertainment. Some people loathe his tactics, calling him nothing but an opportunist that shamelessly exploits people for the sake of his own wallet. But others love him for his candor and praise him for going above and beyond to help people. You either love him or you hate him, and celebrities can be pretty darn vocal about it. Join us as we take a look at 5 celebrities that have insulted Dr. Phil and 5 that love his show. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos about your favorite movies and TV shows. Nicholas Brendon. Back in 2015, Buffy the Vampire Slayer star Nicholas Brendon appeared on the show to get help for his alcohol issues. It all started going south from the very start, turning into dust quicker than a staked vampire, and Nicky wasn't having it, swiftly standing up and leaving the stage. The actor later addressed the appearance on his Facebook page, writing a lengthy post about his experience. "I'm the first to admit I've messed up," said the star. "And I've hurt people I care about and who care about me. When I was in that seat, I felt that Dr. Phil went for the jugular, talking about some of my recent mistakes with no build-up. I felt that he wanted me to lay the darkest parts of myself on national TV right from the start, and I wasn't willing to do that." That's some pretty heavy stuff right there. He went on to state that he wanted to say more, but was bound by contractual obligations. That's a jab at the big man, if there ever was one. Britney Spears. Way back in 2007, Britney Spears was spiraling hard. Her marriage to backup dancer Kevin Federline had dissolved after 2 years, and they were in the midst of a very public, very nasty custody battle. The tabloids thought it was nothing but a good story and followed Spears wherever she went, which largely contributed to her spectacular breakdown featuring a new haircut and an angry umbrella. Dr. Phil contacted Brit's family, saying that he wanted to help the star get back on track. Brit's parents let him in on the action, thinking that the media mogul truly wanted to be of assistance. But it soon became apparent that he didn't want to help, and was simply hoping to get the singer on his show for some big ratings. The family denounced him for being fake, and although Phil defended his actions, he never got back in the good graces of the family. Luckily for Britney, she got the help that she needed, and is now back on top, no thanks to the doc. VIVIAN KUBRICK. Back in 2016, Dr. Phil aired one of his most controversial episodes to date. The doc sat down with actress-turned-recluse Shelley Duvall. Since her days in Hollywood came to an end, the shining star has struggled with many mental health issues. She told Phil that she believed Robin Williams wasn't really dead, but was actually a shapeshifter, and aired her concerns that someone was out to attack her. The interview caught the attention of, well, everyone, with the entertainment industry calling Phil out. One of the most vocal celebrities was Vivian Kubrick, filmmaker and daughter of The Shining's director Stanley Kubrick. The star took to Twitter to put Phil on blast, calling the show purely a form of lurid and exploitative entertainment, and appallingly cruel. Ronan Farrow, the son of Mia Farrow and Woody Allen, also voiced his concern, calling the doc shameless. Lindsay Lohan. Lord knows that Lindsay Lohan is one of the biggest, richest-to-rags stories we've ever seen. The once successful child actress had a glittering career ahead of her, but she went down the wrong path. Over the years, she's become a laughingstock thanks to her erratic behavior. But it was her mom, Dina, who appeared on the show back in 2012. The one-on-one interview didn't paint the mom in a good light at all. She made little sense and appeared to be intoxicated, something Dina vehemently denied and blamed on editing. Of course, Lindsay wasn't about to take her mom's public humiliation lying down and took to Twitter to slam the doc. "Dr. Phil, you should be ashamed of yourself," wrote the Mean Girls star. "What kind of a man takes advantage of a woman in her most vulnerable state? You are a fraud." Both of Lindsay's parents appeared on the show, with her dad coming through via video link. It's not hard to see why Lindsay is the way she is. Let's put it that way. Kim Richards. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kim Richards has battled her demons pretty publicly. The child actress has struggled with alcoholism for most of her life, and like many in her position, took up the doc's offer for help, but didn't quite get what she thought she was going to. Dr. Phil went in hard on the housewife, trying his hardest to get Kim to agree to go straight to rehab for 3 months. The star, who probably thought she was there for a good cry and a swift paycheck, was completely thrown off guard and chewed the doc out for setting up an intervention. In true diva style, the troubled mom stormed back to her own hotel suite and started arguing with her children, who had pleaded with her to go and get some help. The explosive interview obviously got Phil what he wanted though, as the ratings went sky high. Now, let's take a look at the stars who can't get enough of Ol' McGraw. Steve Harvey. Comedian Steve Harvey has made appearances on the Dr. Phil show for years, offering some light comedic relief on some of the less serious issues the doc faces. The two have teamed up to talk to one woman about her addiction to eating strange things, offer men some relationship advice, talk to couples about their problems, and more. It's not immediately clear how the two became friends, but they are thick as thieves. Of course, Steve loves the show and jumps at the chance to sit on stage with his best buddy. He may even be the doc's #1 fan. Steve and Phil have great on-camera chemistry, and it's not just reserved for the doc's show either. Phil and his wife Robin appeared on Celebrity Family Feud, but ultimately lost. Phil tries to bribe host Harvey into letting them play Fast Money, but it didn't work. Oprah. It might go without saying, but Oprah is a massive fan of the doc. Without her, he'd still be living in Texas and running a consultancy firm, so he has a lot to thank her for too. Phil started out his TV days appearing on Oprah's show as a guest before he eventually landed his very own series. Although the two were initially just business partners, they're now really good friends. Plus, it doesn't hurt that he's made her a ton of money over the years, as his show is part of her very impressive portfolio. Even if she secretly hates his guts, she couldn't let it be public knowledge, as it would probably dent her paycheck. There have been rumors of a brewing feud over the years, but the two have often been spotted at events cozying up for the cameras. Danielle Bregoli. When wayward teen Danielle Bregoli appeared on the show a few years ago, audiences immediately took to her. It might have been for all the wrong reasons, but Bregoli soon found fame for being the obnoxious brat that insulted Dr. Phil and tried to fight the audience. While a little stint in a rehab facility followed, it didn't do much to change her attitude, and rather than rehabilitating her, the youngster used the show to launch a rap career as Bad Baby. Bregoli has released several singles which have gained hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, and is now reportedly worth over $1 million. At the time, she probably didn't like going on the show, but now, you can bet your bottom dollar that she loves the heck out of McGraw for giving her the platform that she needs to make money out of her bad attitude. Demi Lovato. Troubled singer Demi Lovato is one of the only major celebrities that has appeared on the show to talk about her issues in a positive light. Lovato went on the show in March of 2018 before her now famous relapse. The star used the show as a platform to talk about some serious topics, discussing her history of depression and problems with substance abuse. At the time the episode aired, Lovato was at a good point in her life where her demons were under control. She spoke candidly about how others could try and overcome their problems. "Don't hold it inside," she told Phil. "Don't isolate. Reach out to people, whether it's close friends, family. If you feel like you don't have anybody, look within yourself." The singer later praised the show for spreading her message and thanked Phil for the opportunity. Of course, Demi had a tough year shortly after that, so we wouldn't be surprised if she had reached out to Phil for some support off camera. Good Charlotte. Back in September, one of the weirdest things happened. The doc teamed up with rock band Good Charlotte for a strange performance on The Late Late Show. The sketch featured the veteran emo rockers forming one big supergroup with the doc called Great Charlotte. Of course, it was only for entertainment purposes, but we put good money on the fact that the Good Charlotte boys are big fans, or at the very least, don't loathe the doc the same way that a majority of celebrities seem to. It's very unlikely you'd ever see the likes of VIVIAN, KUBRICK, or Britney Spears getting down with Phil on stage, given how much bad blood there is. Maybe Good Charlotte was the only band James Corden could get to agree to it. The jury's still out on that one. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and don't forget to check out one of the other 2 videos on your screen.